Ice Spice, one of the few rappers that society has, for lack of a better word, shoved down our throats. I don't know who it is, whether it's her label or some sort of higher power is trying to convince us that she's not only just a star, but she's a superstar. So when a superstar drops an album, aren't people supposed to listen to it or honestly even care? Why did she flop? That's what I aim to answer today. Welcome back to another Rated University vid. How y'all doing? I'm back to yet again talking about the Princess of New York, Miss Ice Spice. Ice Spice has been trending a ton lately, mainly because of what I call album antics. What are those, you say? Basically, all the little stuff an artist / their label will do to make people talk about them, thus generating buzz for, that album. It's all a strategic game planned to keep you, the consumer, interested. It's basically the equivalent of them playing checkers while you're playing chess. But for real, if you really break it down, they're just playing you. Ice Spice's album antics were sprinkled all throughout the last couple of months, hoping to promote her album Y2K with an exclamation point. The exclamation point just confuses me. I don't get it. But regardless, her antics were dropping that song with Central C that nobody wanted / asked for, and it was horrible. They should have kept that one. And acting as if they were remotely in a relationship at all. All that stuff with his girlfriend and them two, like, all of it was fake. It was manufactured. It wasn't real. It was to drum up some attention for this album. And honestly, it was something that I despised. I hated all of it. It just was very irritating to see, honestly. Or her trying to beef with Lotto to drum up some, let's be real, fake beef for clicks and reactions. And why this again kind of irritated me was because the beef itself has no strings besides them just being female rappers. Really, it's no story there. They try to paint it as if Ice Spice had allegiance to Nicki Minaj and, Nicki and Lotto has like a thing or whatever. But regardless, it was fake and the beef would have been stupid. Lotto is tiers ahead of her when it comes to rap ability, just having lyrics. She's a better everything than Ice Spice. So the beef don't really make sense at all. It wouldn't be competitive and it just would have been Lotto just embarrassing her. Like, I don't know, maybe some people wanted to see that, but I wasn't one of the few. And not to mention the multiple magazine and interviews she's been a part of pushing the project. When I say everything, I mean everything has been manufactured. And this isn't an unusual practice in the music industry. It's honestly very typical in hopes that these things will make people interested in what she's saying in her music. But it failed. It failed big time for essentially two reasons. One is probably the most obvious. The music isn't good at all. I can't save her with this. The music is bad, ladies and gentlemen. It's not good at all. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know who was thinking this is a good project. This is sad. Actually, that was a long-winded explanation. That's not what I meant. Her music is dog shit. I mean, like, for real, her new album is a 10-track dumpster fire. And out of those 10 were songs that's already been released. Already. Got music videos and everything. This is just a bit of math I would like to drop on her and her team. If I already know 50% of any project is trash, I don't even have to listen to the whole thing to know at least half of it is trash. You never want to go into a project with a statistic like that. It's a recipe for disaster. But since I'm also committed to my craft, I listened to the whole thing and I'm just confused on what the album was supposed to be. Like, what was the direction exactly? It's titled Y2K, which is just slang basically for the year 2000. So I thought it was just going to have some sort of element to it that emulated the vibe of the 2000s. It didn't, though, at least to me. And I think that's partly because her voice and her flow just sound so 2024. It's hilarious. Also, a personal gripe of mine is that there were no other female artists on the entire project. Again, she didn't have to do that, but I would have thought it would have been cool to see her linking up with new female rappers because, again, there's a ton popping at the moment and so many to choose from. So I just would think that would be something she would like to do, but she didn't do it. We got features from Travis Scott and Gunna and maybe someone else I forgot, but no female rappers. It was just, I found that a little odd. I think she should collaborate with more female artists, in my opinion. My second and last reason is that she had no real fan base interested in her music. And I don't mean to say that her fans don't like her music necessarily, but her fan base just doesn't appear to heavy stream her music. The amount of popularity she has, there's no way she should be selling 20K in her first week. It doesn't make sense. People are selling more and seemingly less popular than her. So what is the disconnect? It's her fans don't stream her music for real. The amount of energy everybody on her team put into this, it's 20K in the first week is crazy. But I honestly think it's because her fan base and popularity has always been tied to something else. Either it's her body or her drama or her relationship with Nicki Minaj. But did you notice something I didn't say? Something I missed in that little sentence I had? It was her music. Her fan base doesn't prioritize it. That's why the sales reflect the way that they do. I am very upset at the album, the rollout. Everything was very uninteresting in my opinion. I'm not trying to hate. It's just literally what is the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm just talking to you guys candidly as I can. But y'all tell me though, did anyone listen to her project? Let me know in the comment section. Like the vid. If y'all new, sub up. I'll see y'all on whatever I upload next.
Other hit is lit. Like, I'm hyped. Everybody was trying to be like,
oh, she a one-hit wonder, da da da.
But it's like, now what? 2-hit wonder? Like, the fuck?